Hey you guys, we're super excited to be here. I have got my director of events here with me so you can see inside my company, and we're going to talk to you about a really important topic. Let's talk soon. So hey, welcome. I just want to talk to you about something that I think a lot of people have some controversial conversations around, which is bullying. I was a bully. I'm so embarrassed to say that, but like I was a bully when I was a kid, and your daughter's going through a little bit of that right now too.
She is. There's a girl in her class that relentlessly every day is pretty mean to her and, threatens her. And it's pretty upsetting as a parent to hear that. You want to protect your children.
Yeah. So, and I was saying to Trisha before we turned on the camera, like when I was a little girl, my mom's boyfriend used to hit me at home and really beat me from the waist down. So I was bullied at home. And so then I would go to school and I'd bully this girl, Andrea. Like I took her bike and I threw it off of like the fire pole thing in the playground. And my girlfriend Debbie and I would literally like push her around, push her on the ground, pull her hair. I mean, awful things. But sometimes you just have to take a stop mark and just say like, hey, like what about just like women's empowerment? What about like, instead of like making the bullies wrong, which I know it's horrible, but I mean, I got mine back. 6th grade, they chased me home with like hairspray and a lighter, so it's like I got bullied by my stepdad or my mom's boyfriend, then I bullied, and then I got bullied back again when the most popular girl in school didn't like me. Your daughter is getting the beginning of bullying, and I think that can sometimes lead up to when you get into running a business or working in a company. I mean, you play a major role in our company. Like, you had a moment not too long ago where you basically said, I want to make more money. Right?
Yeah.
And you could have literally just said, Trish is the director of events for HeartCore, and she could have walked and said, you know what, I'm just going to go somewhere else. Why'd you even stay?
Because you're amazing and I love working with you and I love our team. And, you could have just said no, but instead you embraced me and you said, I remember actually a voice message you left for me on a Sunday, and it was just like random, and you were like, hi, I'm just checking in, and I just want to be a good woman with you and a good team with you. And I got a little like teary. I was like, oh, like that's the reason, because you're super generous and you're amazing to work with. So that's what
thank you. So what Trish and I want to empower you to do is to think twice about turning your back on someone that you love, even judging someone that maybe, isn't showing up the way you want them to. But I think we're always going to be in a position where there's things we want that we need to create versus like you're creating something. So she was like, okay, so she runs events, which is a full-time schedule inside the company. And she's like, I want to make more money. She also has a growth mentality. You want to grow. And so now you're creating.
I am creating a pillar of revenue with HeartCore through an amazing retail line of products. So the one thing I notice with all of your audience is that anything that you have, they love it, and you're generous and you always want to give it. So I'm creating it with you.
So what we did was she's now creating a whole like retail product line inside of HeartCore. It's not our core competency, but it is in her wheelhouse of creativity. And so she's studying, growing it up, and I was like, well, how do we take our expertise and work together? And this is what I think is really our main message of just saying, like, it's about us not, like, sometimes women in business, professionals in business, we get dominant sometimes, and we're like, we try and push our things forward, and it's like this is not how we co-created together. It was like she had a vision, make more money. She's creative. She's creating this swag line and this product line. And I was like, well, our clients are always battling with the fact that they can't manage their mind. And so the thing she's created is now become our Manage Your Mind series, where it's like, imagine if you could get up in the morning and everything you use regularly, like a coffee cup, a water cup. If you're not drinking enough water, I'm going to tell you your focus is awful. So you need to consume a ton of water. But all of our products have messaging on them to empower you as an entrepreneur and empower your mind so you can manage your mind, stay in the step you're in, and create the results that you want. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited that you're creating this.
I'm excited too.
And it's going really well. We sold out of our first product in like a week and a half, I think. So we sold out of our first product right away. We're only doing limited products, but this is what it looks like when two women collaborate together. We get better together. Yeah. So any final words you want to share?
Sorry.
she doesn't love being on camera.
Yeah, I'm more behind the scenes. I don't love being on the camera, but yeah,
Any final words?
Just that I love working for HeartCore, and you know, it's important to break the cycle of bullying and really just work together, especially as women. We're stronger in numbers.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And I want to take a stand for every entrepreneur out there to not close the doors to ideas with people on your team, because some of the most successful products and services that we offer inside of HeartCore have been because of me standing behind someone like you and empowering that movement. And they've totally become our most profitable revenue streams, which there's no way I would have created them. So through generosity, something extraordinary happens, and then a great impact happens in the world. So thanks for listening. I hope this helped open up your mind. Go for what you want. Open up to work with other people. And ladies, get to work really well together. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, if you really liked that video where I brought somebody from my team on to see how we collaborate together, then let me know in the comments section so that I can bring on more people. So for instance, I could bring on the woman who heads up our entire admin. So like maybe how your VA, your virtual assistant, your assistant is managing and structuring your time in your life. I could bring on, let's see, my COO. How do you create systems and processes to grow a company? So let me know what you need, and I'll dive you into some of my team members that know how to do those things specifically. So let me know below, okay?